DJ DeVoe bringing it in, baby. That's right, it's Monday. It's Monday night, and we love Rare Grooves coming to you from the studios of Los Angeles, California, streaming live on rmconair.com. I'm your host, C. Mose, where we bring you the music of the magic and the magic of the music every Monday night here on We Love Rare Grooves. And I can't do this show without my cast and crew, as we do every Monday, bringing it in with the DJs, the world famous DJ DeVoe. What you say?
Man, I'm feeling good. I think I have the perfect combination.
You got the perfect combination?
Yes.
I think we got the perfect cat tonight for it, too. We got the perfect cat for it.
I'm excited about this one.
You know,
we got music royalty up in here, so we got a heavy hitter.
As they say, we got the stars behind the stars, but we got the great behind the greatest.
There you go. Yeah.
How we doing it tonight? You got your sidekick, DJ Reg. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm great, man. Great vacation.
Yeah, we missed you last week, bro.
Man, I was on vacation.
Well, welcome back.
I can see that tan.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. A lot of rain, a lot of heat.
Right across his forehead. He's ready to go back on vacation.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
And then we got the producer extraordinaire, Mr. Greg New York Sneed.
Yeah.
Boy, you doing your thing.
No tan over here. Yeah, Brooklyn's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house, man.
You doing your thing again tonight, baby.
Yeah, well, we got an exciting evening, exciting guests. So let's kick it off and have some fun.
We're going to have some great fun. And we got the consultant, Robert A. or Roberto. Roberto.
Great night tonight. You know how I got a book, by the way, so I'm always pushing.
Right, go ahead. What's the name of the book again?
Know Your Soul, The Music of a Lifetime.
There you go.
He took the posties out. I guess he was.
But it's about music from 65 to 90, and this guest we got is foundational in that.
This is only part one tonight of him.
Oh, we're gonna have him 3-4 nights. You just don't know that yet. Okay, so but we're excited about him too.
Here we go.
And we always leave the beautiful one for last.
That's right.
Our talented co-host, Miss Shantani Irie. What's going on, my dear?
Hey,
Hey, hi.
What's going on with you, girl?
I'm wonderful. I'm good.
You wonderful?
Yeah.
Hey, I peeped your record label that y'all gonna do something in 2017, huh?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going to Europe in January for a couple weeks. So.
Can I go?
Sure.
Can we go? Can the whole Royal Groove team go?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Are we there
Put
yet?
it down. And we want to thank our sponsors, Spectrum Link.
Yes.
That's right, where you got the fastest internet speed in the next generation.
Intergalactic.
That's right, Spectrum Link, man, making it happen with us. Give them a call at 1-800-983-6150. Think the young whippersnapper, you run it on Spectrum Link. The system a lot faster now, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, that's what I'm talking about, man. Spectrum Link, and also Wings Limousine, where you
Ride like a star.
Okay, that's how we do it every week. And if you want to give us a call tonight, Greg.
323-965-1600.
All right, man, let's get the show started tonight, man. Who we got here in the Groove Studios, you know?
Bring it on.
And man, you might not recognize this name, but I bet you heard his music.
I bet.
This gentleman is a songwriter, producer who has written over 30 R&B hits, 5 top 10s with artists such as Whitney Houston,
Yes.
Earth, Wind and Fire,
Yes.
George Benson,
Yeah.
Lionel Richie, Aretha Franklin,
Keep going.
and many, many more. He's a 5-time BMI Award winner. 5 times. 5 times. 3 songs that received the Millionaire Award.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boom, you know what I'm saying?
That's rich.
And he was just a professor at UCLA Extension Program, and he will be releasing his new CD, Stuff Like That, August 16th.
Yes. Yeah.
But pre-orders are available now, so
Right
we'll be
now.
talking about that. So let's give an outstanding welcome in the Groove Studios to Mr. Preston Glass, man. I've been waiting to have this cat on, man. I've been waiting to have this cat, man.
Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you for having me.
We're honored here to have you in the Groove Studios, baby.
Well, the CD is called The Stuff That Matters. I know Quincy Jones was like, hey, wait a minute.
I know.
Like,
I
did I
love
say
it.
stuff like that? The
okay.
stuff that matters.
I love that
The stuff
song.
that matters.
I was about to say.
Shaka Khan.
The stuff that matters. Okay, we got it. We got it. The stuff that matters. Just want to make sure you're listening.
That'll be released August 16th, so a week from tomorrow.
A week from
right.
and then so next Monday, we getting it done, right?
Yes, there's some specials going down here in the LA area at the Herb Alpert's Vibrato Grill Jazz in Bel Air. I'm going to have a listening party the night before the album is released with a lot of special guests and a lot of good friends. It'll be a night of fun, good music, and good food, too.
Is that invitation only?
No, actually, it's open to the public, but it's filling up, so get over there soon or call tomorrow maybe or tonight if they're open.
Man, it's a lot of things, artists we've had over at Vibratos. We need to call them up. We got to get on that, man. They got to go ahead and support this.
Yeah, why we got to call? Why, man, why we just come on in?
Yeah.
Just come on in. We just come on in.
Okay. Well, no, I'm trying to get them to sponsor the show.
Right. We sponsoring them.
Right, we sponsoring them, but no problem. We're going to support you on the project. We should be there. You want the We Love Rare Grooves team in the front row?
Oh, man.
You want us in the front row?
You can sit on stage with me if you want.
Hey.
Okay.
I hear some
like
of y'all
that.
can sing a little bit. Maybe I'll pass the mic.
Okay, we do that. Hey, and if a listener calls up tonight, you might be able to get them on that guest list.
They can come on in and pay a couple charge, support the cause.
He stuttered.
No,
He stuttered.
seriously, this is
Preston stuttered tonight.
this is a special night because there are going to be some people that you will know their name. Like you mentioned, Preston
Right.
Glass. You might not know their name. Well, there'll be some people gracing the stage that you will know their name.
Oh.
I'm not letting the cat.
Hey, that's right.
Okay.
So we even gonna start, man. Man, you got a plethora of information. Matter of fact, did he show that earlier? Did you show that earlier of all the names that's listed for that? Is that up? Man, look at that. I can't begin to tell all the people that you've worked with, wrote songs with, partial list, classic hits. You even looking at it like you didn't know it yourself.
No, I try not to look back, and it does kind of, on the one hand, make me feel a little old, but then on the other hand, it shows that I've been blessed.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's an accomplishment. An accomplishment.
There you go.
Well, now the theme of the show is We Love Rare Grooves, so that means we get back into the songs and the music that may not been released, maybe obscure music, something CDs, but with your music, man, this is like people wouldn't know that you wrote some of these songs, so we're going to go into that tonight. We're going to talk about the history of how it all got started from you, from the songwriting, because I know you started out as soon as you got out of Pampers, you were writing music.
Pretty much so, yeah. I started at age 6.
Really?
Before I really knew what I was doing. I took a family member of mine to tell me, do you know you're writing songs? I am.
I made that Pampers up, but you really was that young?
Yeah, I was 6.
Okay.
And but then after that, I started really focusing on not just wanting to be in music and be an artist, but specifically be a songwriter. Mm-hmm. And I used to get my little 45s, remember those?
Oh, yeah.
And watch them spin around, but I would focus on not the big name, whether it's James Brown.
One in parentheses.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
the one in parentheses, exactly.
The
And I actually
abbreviated
asked,
names.
Exactly. I asked my dad, well, who are these people? Because I noticed a lot of the records that I liked were written by the same people, or I'd see these same names on there, whether it's Gamble Huff or Holland Dozier Holland or Smokey Rock. And my dad said, those are the songwriters. I go, wow. I always like the songs that I see their names on, and that's when I started focusing on writing songs.
Now, was music in your family, your parents, brothers, sisters?
I'd say genetically, yes, but never by trade. My mom and dad both played instruments. My mom played piano, classical piano, and my dad played blues guitar. But my dad was in the Army for 23 years, so I'm an Army brat.
Okay.
And my mom was a librarian and then a housewife, so none by trade. Now, I do have an older brother that's a record producer, songwriter, Alan Glass, and he was actually very instrumental in teaching me when I was young to you better take music theory A lot of people these days probably be like, what is that? But
Learning how to read.
It's learning to read music, write music, notate, chord changes. I don't mean a chord that you plug in the wall, but a chord that actually has notes.
3 notes in it.
It's a triad, exactly. So, I started very young, but I had a lot of music influence around the house, and was fortunate that they were supportive.
That's great.
So who was one of your, what you say, young influencers growing up, you would say?
Definitely the music of Motown. But because I was an Army brat, we would travel places where maybe there weren't soul music available. So it was some pop music like Neil Diamond or maybe the Beatles.
There you go.
And then travel somewhere else, it was Deep South, Stax music, James Brown. I loved all that stuff that I heard on the radio. I just soaked it all in. And of course later on the Philly sound. And actually Philly ended up being where I gravitated to because the founders of Mighty 3 Music, which was Gamble, Huff, and Tom Bell. A lot of people haven't heard of Tom Bell.
Right.
No, we heard.
We heard.
We know.
We tried it. It's
Bell
Tom-
Records,
it's-
matter of fact.
Right.
Yes.
So Bell was the one that signed me fresh out of high school at age 17. He actually caught wind of me when I was 16 and told me to finish high school. And so I signed to Mighty 3 Music, which was Gamble, Huff, and Bell, and hit the ground running and started writing for... The first album I ever wrote for was Dee Dee Bridgewater. And then Denise Williams, I co-wrote a song for her on that album that had Silly. And I was 19 years old. And while I was writing music for these artists, I was learning how to produce because Tom Bell, by the way, a trivia fact about Tom Bell, he was the first producer in history to win a Grammy for Producer of the Year.
Oh, wow.
Because they didn't have that category before 1974. And for his work with the Spinners, the Stylistics, and the Delphonics, he was the first one to win. So that's how, he's one of those guys who really is an unsung hero.
Absolutely.
Right.
So, and he taught me a lot about arrangement, production, and I was off and running after that.
Where are you from? Where were you born?
Fort Ord, California.
Hey!
It doesn't exist anymore.
Right, because no
What
one.
is it now?
We didn't
It's
even.
a golf.
You didn't even go, hey.
Or something because it was an army base.
Oh, okay.
And after I guess they had the army base closures. It's near Monterey though. So
Oh.
Monterey, Carmel,
So
beautiful.
you were
area.
born on the base?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And also, by the way, before Pampers, so
Yeah, cloth diapers and safety pins.
Safety pins. Yeah.
Well, someone else was born at the. Wasn't it Debbie Joyce?
Who? Cloth diapers and safety
No,
pins?
Debbie Joyce.
I'm like,
know what?
half of the room was.
We'll
No, I'm
talk
kidding.
offline.
Yes, Debbie Joyce was the one that was born up there. Too.
In Monterey.
Right,
Monterey.
Well,
Actually, no, she was born in Rhode Island, I thought.
right, she was in Rhode Island, but she
raised
kind of
in
grew up.
Monterey.
Raised in Monterey. Right,
Monterey.
Right.
I halfway paid attention.
Sound like an East Coast thing.
As we continue on with We Love Rare Grooves, give us a call.
323-965-1600.
Streaming live.
On Ustream and rmconair.com.
And we have live in the studio Mr. Preston Glass. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you may not know his name, but you're going to recognize his music tonight. Matter of fact, DJ Devote, before you do that, won't you introduce this first song that we're going to play for you? It was off of your medicine message, is the medicine.
You talking
Yeah.
about Orange You Ready?
Yeah.
Actually, it was on an album called Colors of Life.
Colors of Life. Okay, that
where,
was.
where every song title had a color.
Right, right. I remember that. I
So-
missed out on that one before.
Yeah, so this was done with a good friend of ours, Mr. Kenny Burke, from the Five Stair Steps.
Absolutely.
Blue Child fame.
First Family of Soul.
DJ Devote, DJ Reds, take us away as we go into our first musical selection with Mr. Preston Glass.
All around the world, Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Well, raise yourself, 'cause it's coming down to the wire. A little while longer and the pain will be no more. Just keep the faith, 'cause there's a perfect plan in store. No more sighing and groaning from this world's distress. No more tear-filled cold nights. Just in the days of happiness, now tell me, aren't you ready for a brand new day? Aren't you ready for a different way? Aren't you ready for eternal love? Aren't you ready? Tell me, aren't you ready? All around the world, get ready. All around the world, get ready. Aren't you around the world, get ready. Aren't you around the world, get ready. Come on. Aren't you around the world, get ready. Me and you. Aren't you around the world, get all around the world. Aren't you around the world, get ready. Get ready around the world, get ready. Give it love. Aren't you ready? Come on. Oh, aren't you ready? Hey, aren't you ready for eternal love? Aren't you ready? Tell me, aren't you ready? Aren't you around the world, get ready. Aren't you all around the world, get ready. Aren't you around the world, all around the world. Aren't you around the world, get ready.
Over the night, now don't you feel like flying? Everything's right. You can't blame me for trying. Love, look up there, the stars are all aligned. Now don't you think it's time? Oh, closer to me. I want to feel your breathing permanently. 'Cause darling, I'm not leaving here till I get what I've been waiting for. Some 25 or more, that's all I need. Oh, kisses in the moonlight, sugar, that would make this night complete. There have got to be, oh, kisses in the moonlight, sugar, fly away with me. Most of our days we get so busy running, lost in a maze. We got no time for fun and dreams, but every now and then a dream is real, and this is how it feels. Yeah, for once in your life, forget about tomorrow. Tonight is the night. Our worries seem so far away. You hold me in your arms so tenderly. I only want a taste of your sweet, sweet ooh. Oh, away with me. Don't let this night end. Right now, in your arms is where I need to be. Please, oh lady, oh, yeah, yeah. This is in the moonlight. You know, and you know that I know. Woo!
Not a word from your lips. You just took for granted that I want to skin it deep on a quick hit. That's your game, but I'm not a piece of meat. Simulate my prey. No, the night is young, and so are we. Let's just get to know each other slow and easily. Oh, take my hand, let's hit the floor and shake our bodies to the music, maybe then you'll score. So come on, baby, won't you show some class? Why do you have to move so fast? We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Oh no, we could dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine. Oh, just slow down. You won't be a man wants to
Welcome back to We Love Rare Grooves. We're in the studio.
That was my jam right there.
Preston Glass.
Yeah.
So, this is your show. This is all about you tonight, man. This is Preston Glass. We're going to give you the key to the studio tonight and let it carry all the way over to the release party next week.
That's
All
right.
right. Well, thank you. Thank you.
You know, that's what we're talking about. So we had some great music on earlier. I mean, talk about these artists, man, that you wrote the songs for, and how did this all come together?
Well, I guess we just heard Kisses in the Moonlight with George Benson. George.
Yes.
From the hill, boy. It never worked, never will. Always got a dollar bill when you from the
in the
hill.
house.
That's
Oh, my
right,
God.
Pittsburgh. Crawford Grill, baby.
We know he's a multi-talented artist, and at that time, Warner Brothers was really trying to focus on getting him some hits where it wasn't just jazz, it wasn't just guitar. So they said, can you give him something where it really shows off his vocal skills? And so that's where Kisses in the Moonlight came in the picture. Now, if I'm really giving away a secret,
We won't tell nobody.
George had mentioned, I love that song by Eugene Wilde, Got to Get You Home With Me Tonight.
Yeah.
So I was kind of using the vibe of that underneath the Kisses in the Moonlight. Of course, different melodies and stuff. So, but sometimes that happens when you want to go for a certain vibe. You say, well, what could I use as a template? And then go from there. So,
Because that was a smooth jam right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's smooth. That Kisses in the Night.
thank you.
Yeah.
Created
Well,
a lot of babies.
George put that vocal on.
Yes.
Yeah, I know a lot of babies. Yeah.
Hey, that's how we do it from the hill, baby.
So talk about Jermaine Stewart.
Yes.
Oh wow, this is a great story, and we loved working with him. That song, We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off.
We don't?
It's very interesting. It was originally written for Sheena Easton, and in particular, she had put the word out to songwriters that, when she first entered the business, she was doing these clean-cut songs like "My Baby, Take
The morning train.
And she went from that in a short time period to Sugar Walls.
Sugar Wall.
Of course, written by Prince, and of course, very suggestive. So some of her original audience was alienated, but then the new audience, they loved it, but they hated that early stuff. So she wanted all the art. She said, I want to find out if somebody can write me a song that sounds provocative, but is real clean. I said, wow. So maybe I can fool them. So originally, my wife can tell you this, I had a title called We Don't Have to Get Naked to Have a Good Time. Which, the title sounds, what are they talking about? Provocative. But the lyric is very clean. And my wife's the one that said, what? You're going to ruin your reputation. So I made it sing a little better, and that's where the title, We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off, came in. And the producer, Narada Michael Walden, heard it and said, we're not going to be working with Sheena. The project fell through, but Jermaine Stewart's coming in. Let's play for him. I said, well, it's written for a female. He goes, that's okay. And Jermaine went crazy. He said, I'm going to do this song. I love it. And, of course, it was a big hit. So.
Yeah, I actually worked with Jermaine back in the day when that song came out.
Now,
we did.
How did you find this other female that did that version of it?
Well, once the song is out there in the universe, as they say, it's free game. So even before she did it, a group, I guess you would call it a hip-hop rap group called Gym Class Heroes did it.
Yeah.
But they called it We Have to Take Our Clothes Off.
Right.
And that was a top 10 hit and a #1 ringtone. And that did very well for us.
Cha-ching.
And then this lady, Ellie Ayer from the UK, decided to do a ballad version. And what's interesting, and it was a #1 hit for her too also, but she left off the big hook that Jermaine had, and that is na 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 na. And it ain't even on her version, but I guess it didn't need it. So.
Right. So what is your, out of all of your songs, numbers-wise, what is the biggest hit you have?
And when you say numbers,
I mean, like BMI, Billboard, money.
Dollars.
Oh my God, money.
Let's bring it in the paper.
Yeah.
be surprised.
Dollar bills, y'all.
And of course, not that we've sat there and counted, because they come in
Quarterly.
royalty statements and quarterly and biannually. But one song was not even a single, but because I wrote it by myself, so I didn't have to share the royalties.
Oh, thank God for
and
that.
it was on an album that sold 17 million.
Oof.
It was on Whitney Houston's second album, Love is a Contact Sport. It wasn't even a single.
You wrote that. I didn't even know that.
And again, a song I didn't write for Whitney. I wrote it for Patti LaBelle. I was
Oh.
trying to follow up that new attitude kind of.
Right.
And Patti said, "No, I'm done doing that kind of stuff." So Clive Davis of Arista was looking for something Motownish, and said, "I need something like that." And we handed it to him. He said, "This is perfect for Whitney Houston." I was shocked, in a pleasant way. And of course, so that's unexpectedly I guess you would say monetarily, but we don't have to take our clothes off, maybe because of it's being covered many times in so many different ways. You go on YouTube, I think there's like over 600 versions of that song.
Wow.
With people sitting in the living room.
Wow.
Oh, my.
I'm not saying it's recorded, but just, people all over the world just singing that song. And most of it is the ballad version.
And imagine the videos that couldn't make it to YouTube, right?
That's true.
They had to pull them down.
Well, on the other side, then, what song you thought really was going to be a hit and maybe didn't meet expectations? That you said, "Oh man, this is bam."
There's a lot of those. There's like literally dozens, and some that have not been released. Like that's why I like your premise of the show here, having rare grooves. When I was fortunate enough to cross paths with Earth, Wind, and Fire, and in particular Maurice White, who became a really good friend of ours, and in fact we wrote literally about 45 songs together.
Wow.
Over the course of many years. When I first got with them, they had recorded like about 40 songs for this album called Touch the World. And the record company was getting frustrated, and Maurice was getting frustrated because this was the first time his production chops were being, I guess, questioned. And so the record company was putting them with all these producers. I mean, everybody from Burt Bacharach, believe it or not, to, some hip-hop type people. And he got with me because he said, "You seem to be somebody that will get into what the group wants as opposed to putting your sound on. Because I know you just worked with Johnny Mathis, and then you worked with Kenny G, and then you worked with, what was the other jazz group, Pieces of a Dream. So you do all kind of different stuff." So we wrote 5 songs together. One of them was a song called Insensitive, which I thought was going to be, that's going to be, even they thought, this is going to be, it didn't even get on the album. Because the record company said, well, the hit is System of Survival. We're going to use that one. We'll put one of the other ones on the flip side. And so I only got one cut on there. There's another one we did called Writing on the Wall, which my wife's shaking her head like, we thought that was going to be.
So do you have these recordings?
Yes, yeah. In fact, they're both on YouTube now.
Okay.
Right,
you can get Writing on the Wall and Insensitive on there.
Okay, we slipped up a little bit there, gang, because we thought we, hitting right there with that bam.
So how do you feel as a songwriter where music is going now as far as them keeping track of the ringtones and the downloads and the streaming, and what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, it's, as far as, I believe BMI and ASCAP are doing the best they can to keep track of technology, and the technology kind of running rampant, should I say. Used to be they would just have to keep track of who's playing it.
Radio, yeah.
And then of course, downloads came in. See, the download thing is kind of an interesting concept because it's like a half airplay, half cell or mechanical. So when it first came out, they're like, well, what is it? Is it a hard piece of mechanical, or is it an airplay? There's like in between. So they still haven't quite figured it out. And in the years that they've been trying to figure it out, now everything's for free. So now there's a big lawsuit now that BMI and ASCAP have. This is kind of historical. They joined forces.
Class action joined. Yeah. Wow.
They're going after a few folks. So we hope all the songwriters and publishers are hoping that they can
jumping up and down.
Get something
we
going.
Need our money. We need our money.
But in the meantime, all of us musicians or songwriters have learned how to wear different hats and reinvent ourselves to, stay in the game, as they say.
Stay relevant with it.
Right.
As we continue on We Love Rare Grooves with Mr. Preston Glass. I mean, this guy, like I said, this is the greats behind the greatest, man. What a wonderful songwriter.
Beautiful.
As we do every week, Spectrum Link. That's
Spectrum
right.
Link.
Spectrum Link. You get the fastest internet service in the next generation of internet, right, Greg?
That's right. Our newest sponsor, it's Team Spectrum Link. And they can be reached at 1-800-983-6150. That's 1-800-983-6150. They provide services for businesses nationwide, and they get fixed wireless internet connections and Wi-Fi solutions. It's insanely fast. Internet to load your videos, movies, music, files, and more when you want it every time. Spectrum Link, 1-800-983-6150.
That's 1-800.
983.
Help him out.
50.
Spectrum Link. Take care of us there. Our downloads are a little faster now, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Galactic.
Tired of slow internet service? Spectrum Link, the next generation of internet, has arrived to solve your business needs. Spectrum Link, the premier business internet service provider that is better, more reliable, and faster than fiber. All of Spectrum Link's services come complete with symmetrical upload and download speeds. Your internet service is an important part of your business. Don't let slow internet slow your business down. Visit them today at spectrumlink.net. That's spectrumlink.net. Or give them a call at 800-983-6150. That's 800-983-6150. Call right now to find out how you, with the Spectrum Link installation, can receive a free iPad mini while supplies last. Visit them today at spectrumlink.net or give them a call at 800-983-6150. Remember, Spectrum Link, the next generation of internet, has arrived.
Yes, they have arrived. And we arrived with Preston Glass. Hey, Preston, check this out, man. You got a string of some number one hits here. DJ DeVoe's going to put together a little mix for you, man, and then we're going to come back and talk about those hits.
All right.
Right after this musical selection here with Preston Glass on We
Love Rare Grooves.
Take me away, DJ. Let's go, Johnny.
Just staring at your picture, waiting for
Two hearts together, we're a harmony so right. Two sparks united, we're a fire burning bright.
For the truth, always brand new. Right from the jump, we had a hunch that we had everything.
Perfect combination. Love plus you and me. A perfect combination. We couldn't ask for any better. Perfect combination. We fit to a team. A perfect combination. With all it takes to last forever. Together. So deep inside, we share a feeling that's so rare, so sweet. Just knowing that we are a special pair.
Right on time, we're two of a kind, and heaven knows this love will grow stronger every day.
Perfect combination. Love plus you and me. Perfect combination. We couldn't ask for any better. Perfect combination. We fit to a team. A perfect combination. With all keeps going strong. I remember the things that we used to do. A kiss in the rain till the sunshine through. I try to deny it, but I'm still in love with you. I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. Ever since you went away, every hour of every day, I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. No matter what I say or do, there's just no getting over you. I can see the love shining in your eyes, and it comes as such a sweet surprise. If seeing's believing, it's worth the wait. So hold me and tell me it's not too late. We're so good together, we're starting forever now. And I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. Ever since you went away, every hour, every day, I missed you like crazy. I missed you, baby. Love like ours will never end. Just touch me and we're there again. Just one night, and we'll have the magic feeling like we used to do. Hold on tight, and whatever comes our way, we're gonna make it through. It seems believing it's worth the wait. So hold me and tell me it's not too late. We're so good together, we're starting forever now. And I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. No matter what I say or do, there's just no getting over you. And I miss you. I miss you. All the tender love you gave me. When a feeling gets this strong, you know the real things come along. And I miss you. I miss you like crazy, baby. Hold me, your sweet love can save me. I miss you like crazy. A love like ours will never end. Just touch me and we're there again. I miss you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. No matter what I say or do, there's just no getting over you.
Man, that's my girl right
And
there.
I miss you.
Love that song.
Oh, yeah.
I hung out with her, man. She touched me. She said, "You can be my bodyguard anytime."
You mean you stalked her?
Now that song
No.
makes me, that song makes me feel
Where'd you
chewy
break
on
in
the
to see
inside.
that?
Yeah.
Where'd you break in, Clifton, to
No,
get to see Natalie?
She knew my wife, and we were all hanging out. Melissa Derry here at the We Love Red Groove Studios.
Yes. Rest
As
in
we-
peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes, it is.
So as we continue with We Love Red Grooves, coming to you live from the studios of Los Angeles, California on rmconair.com with Mr. Preston Glass. Welcome to the Groove Studios,
I
my
feel
good
very
man.
welcome. You all
Yes.
are very, very like family already.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or shall we say the glass is full?
FOOL. Did you say food?
Now,
I said full.
Mr. Glass was sharing some information I thought was very wonderful for the Rare Grooves listeners about the writers of the song Miss You Like Crazy, the ones that wrote it.
Yeah, I was privileged to co-write that song with Michael Masser, who wrote his first song he ever wrote was "Touch Me in the Morning" for Dinah Rock. Yeah. Then he wrote "Theme for Mahogany." Of course,
Wow.
Do You Know Where You're Coming? And then he wrote "Saving All My Love for You," "Greatest Love of All." What's the one he wrote for Peabo Bryce? And if ever I'm in.
Oh, I love that.
And tonight I celebrate my love.
You much better.
So yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I co-wrote "Miss You Like Crazy" with him and a gentleman named Jerry Goffin, who was married to Carole King, and they wrote "Natural Woman" for Aretha Franklin.
Locomotion with Lil
Yeah.
There you go. The babysitter.
Yeah.
Louise's babysitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then of course Natalie. So all three of those beautiful people are not here now. Within the last 3 years, they all passed away. So it makes you think about your mortality, but it also makes you glad that music lives on.
And we're capturing the music history right here on We Love Rare Grooves. As we say, we capture the magic of the music and the music of the magic. Continuing here, this Kenny G song, is that the one with Lenny Williams? We had Lenny Williams on here. He told his side of the story, but you was one.
And you know, Lenny probably telling the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I don't know if he was talking about the fact that
he was riding down the street and he heard his voice. That's all he's saying.
Okay.
Without a check.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. That's the part.
That's the part. Right.
You know what? Without getting into the whole thing, there's a lot of money we didn't get either.
Ooh. Yeah.
What happened? That was produced under a different production company, and it was the first album I ever produced by myself. I had done some co-productions, of course, written a lot of songs, but this is the first time that I got an opportunity to produce an entire album alone, and so I did it under someone else's production company. So they got all the points.
Oh, wow.
Fortunately for me, I wrote a lot of the songs, or co-wrote a lot of the songs, and so I did well publishing-wise. Lenny, because of that being under that production company, only got paid his scale performance. He didn't get any points either.
Oh, wow.
So his story is actually my story.
Oh,
but
wow.
it helped launch me into the production stratosphere. So
That's how
that was a cold jam.
Oh, yeah.
Cold jam.
And then now put that the 45 up that we had with Aretha Franklin on Who Zoom In Who.
Zoom in who?
Now tell us about that.
Wow, it's a very interesting story. And if you're looking at the label there, you see the writers are Narda Michael Walden, Preston Glass, and Aretha Franklin. That's a thrill having my name next to her, by the way. But how she got listed as a co-writer was one day Narda, who produced the song, said, we're going to call her up. Aretha, every other word out of her mouth is like a lyric. I mean, she's so original. Just stay there. I'm going to put her on speakerphone and write down all the stuff she says. I said, okay. So he was talking to her, and he said, hey, how are you? How's your love life? Mm-hmm. She said, well, there was my Ferrari fella, but I said, oh, wow, Ferrari fella. I wrote that down. And then, she said, but, I kicked him to the curb, and I wrote down, kicked to the curb. And he goes, well, what seems to be the problem? She goes, well, sometimes I go into a club, and I forget I'm Marie. It's like I'm scoping them out. I wrote down scoping. Oh, that's a good title. And I forget I'm Marie. It's like who's zooming who? And I wrote that down. So actually, we wrote all them songs. Ferrari Fella, Scoping, Kick to the Curb. Who's Zooming Who just happened to be the one that Clive Davis loved, and then Aretha loved it. And Aretha forgot she even said that. She just knew she liked the song. And then when we told her, oh, you got co-writers on this, she goes, well, I didn't do nothing. Yes, you did. You said, we wouldn't have thought of Who's Zooming Who. That's such a unique phrase. I had to give her credit, so she was happy about that.
And then we kind of got into Earth, Wind & Fire, System of Survival, because it was a couple of songs.
Yeah, this is another interesting thing. I know I do have to come back. I'll try and give you the short version, but when Maurice White and Philip Bailey and myself got together at Glass House Studios, which we had with my brother Alan and Lynn, we and my wife, of course, Gina, and we wrote original tunes. We wrote like 3 that were really strong. I would think I mentioned Insensitive, Writing on the Wall, and Can't Sit Down, which is playing in the background now by Stanley Jordan. There was another tune that we found, and the way we found this song, a gentleman had come into our offices and asked the secretary, hey, I heard that Maurice White and Philip Bailey are here writing with your company. I have a great song for them. Can I leave it? Well, the secretary told him we're not looking for songs, which is not necessarily true. But so the guy, this shows persistence. Instead of just walking away, downhearted, he waited until we finished that night in the studio, which was, maybe 11 o'clock at night. And I guess he followed us to where they were staying at their hotel. They had their rent-a-car. The next morning, they come into the studio talking about Maurice and Philip, and they said, oh, there's a song we forgot to play for you yesterday. And I said, oh, play it. And then I heard it. I said, oh, my goodness, this is great. Why didn't you play this? And they both looked at each other. They said, this is not our song. We found it taped to the car door handle. It was a cassette. Back then it was a cassette.
Right.
And we thought it was a bomb. But we realized it was a cassette. And on the way over here, we put it on. And we both said, this is phenomenal. And it sounded just like them singing, too. So we called the guy. His name was Skylark. He is Skylark. He came over. He's like, about tall. How tall are you, Cliff?
About 6'6".
He's okay. He was like 6'8".
Okay.
And he came in and said, "Yeah, I'm a big fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I played all the instruments, sang all the voices. We were like, we're gonna cut this thing, and we want you to." He played on the record. Then a song was "System of Survival," went to #1.
Yep.
Then he got a publishing deal based off of that.
Wow.
Then I believe, I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was playing bass with the Doobie Brothers for many years, based on his success. So all from persistence and not giving up when someone said no. So.
Wow.
There's a story behind it. There's always a story. There you go.
And then last but not least was Perfect Combination with Johnny Gill and Stacy.
The Love Twins.
The Love Twins, I like that. They were both 16 years old, and again, Narda Michael Walden, I was doing a lot of writing for his camp, and he was producing, I think it was his 3rd album that he produced for Stacy, maybe his 4th. And the album was called 16, and this was just going to be a song on that album. And Henry Allen at Cotillion Records said, we got this kid that Stacy actually discovered. We want him to do a duet, so I wrote Perfect Combination. And when Henry Allen heard that, he said, wait a minute, we got to do a whole album of duets. This is not, he pulled it from that album, and you notice it's not on the 16 album. The album it's on is Perfect Combination by Stacey Lattisaw and Johnny Gill.
Right.
So we had to write a bunch of songs real quick, and that's how I got to produce. As the first album, I got to co-produce. I did co-produce half the album because Narda was so busy. He said, you got to tell me, do some of the stuff. So that was a big opportunity for me.
Great.
Wow. So who did you work with that you had to call home about, as we say, where it was just so, you said, I have got to call my mother and tell her that I just worked with this person?
It's definitely Johnny Mathis, because I grew up.
My grandmama does.
I mean, and
nobody made her moist but Johnny Mathis.
Oh, we could have done without that visual of your grandma.
That's blasphemous. Okay, Granny dead, and you
talking about grandmama sauce.
Oh
nasty.
My God.
Yeah, but my mother loved Johnny Mathis. I grew up around the house with that music on in the background while she's cooking or whatever. So I had to call home, as you should, call home and say, Mom, I'm working with Johnny Mathis. You were working with Johnny Mathis.
I ain't saying nothing about nobody's mom. I'm just saying. My grandma.
All right, shots fired. Shots fired.
Right.
Hit it.
She felt like my grandmama.
Hit him again.
Oh my gosh.
I digress.
I'd have to say, when I was sitting behind the glass, you're, as a producer, even though you might be fans of some of these people, you're still,
you gotta do your job.
You have to do your job. The record company's counting on you. It'll be your fault if the record is terrible, but you'll be a hero if it's good. So, and the artist is looking to you to bring it up.
Guidance,
And most of the time, I'd have to say I was good at doing that. With Johnny, I just caught myself going, Johnny Mathis. I mean, he was a professional. He came in and said,
like,
what do you want me to do?
Excited.
And yes, I was very excited. Right. But it's mainly, too, because his voice. Yeah. When you hear, I could have not even heard him, but when he opened his mouth and he's singing a song that I composed.
You understand.
Wow, that's amazing.
Chances are.
You understand
Ooh,
my
man.
grandmama now.
Oh,
As we
my
continue
God.
with We Love Rare Grooves,
Right.
take us away from our favorite folks here at Wings Limousine, where you ride
like a star.
Welcome to Wings Limousine, where we get it right on the first time and create the magic in your night. The owner of Wings Limousine, Deborah Leggins, established her company of solid principles, bring service with a smile and laughter.
I drive people around from girls' night out, weddings, airport pickups, quinceañeras, you name it, that's what I do.
She has received several awards from the Better Business Bureau, from the mayor's office, as well as the governor. She escorted several celebrities to red carpet events and has served as the official transportation company of the Sparks and the Clippers. Beyond Wings' fleet of luxury cars, Wings also has special party buses to Vegas or a more intimate ride using our one-of-a-kind Mercedes Sprinter. And if your company wants to brand their name on our vehicles, we also offer wrapping. Remember just one, the name you can trust for superior service. Wings Limousine. Call now for reservations.
Can you find a way to finally make it right? Make the magic last for more than just one night.
We Love Rare
Somebody got some
Grooves.
heavy vibrato over there.
Give Wings a call at 323
Welcome to Wings Limousine.
All right.
4647. That's 323. Wow, young 299-4647. That was good though. Wings Limousine, where you ride like a star. Give Deborah a call. You know, right? That's how we do it.
Yes.
As we continue the show here on We Love Rare Grooves, give us a call.
323-965-1600.
Streaming live on rmconair.com.
En español.
323-965-1600 a sus órdenes.
Ooh, they might call about
yeah.
something else with that voice.
Right, for all our SA brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
That's right.
That sounded nice.
We might have to do something
Yeah, a little
with that.
simulcast, you know.
As we continue with the fabulous songwriter Preston Glass, and you know, next week we're going to be going out to the CD release party after all these artists. Songs, he gonna bring it all together.
Yes.
He got about 350 songs. He gonna do like 2 seconds of all of them. Put it
You go blink. You can name that tune and blink.
Hey, so we getting ready to go into another musical selection from Preston Glass, and then we're gonna bring back a surprise. His better half. We're gonna talk about the song they wrote together. Surprise.
Hey.
Take me away, DJ.
Every day
All of my passion will stay new. Oh, baby, until you feel it too.
Come with me.
It's been a long time coming. Years I was running away from my destiny. Finally found the direction. No need to fear rejection. Now I have some faith in me. Jumped on the right track, straight for the climax. There'll be no turning back. It's just the beginning. Now I'll be winning. I'm in the prime of my life, and there's nothing that I can't do, can't lose. I'm in the prime of my life, growing stronger every day, moving mountains, standing in my way. I've gained some golden insight. Now I see daylight. No more crying in the dark. All of the clouds have lifted. I've realized I'm gifted. Now I've got a brand new spark. Go for the wrestling. All of life's best things are here for the taking. I'll never hide again. I've got the confidence. I'm in the prime of my life, and there's nothing that I can do, can't lose. I'm in the prime of my life, growing stronger every day, moving mountains, standing in my way. Whatever the challenge, you know I'll hold steady. If it's love, if it's fortune, if it's fame, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Oh, you know I will. I'll be ready. Yes, I will. Every day.
I know you, you know me too. We can read between the lines. I may not convey, articulate everything I feel or say what's on my mind. My heart, you know well. My love speaks for itself. It's obvious, just like roses are care, 'cause I always put you first. If I don't express, you don't have to guess if you are love, 'cause action speaks louder than words. No need to verbalize. You can see it in my eyes. It's obvious, just like roses are, violets are. Baby, just fill in the blanks. Oh, right from the you touch my eye. Baby, just fill in the blanks. I love. Now you know the way I communicate, and you know the way that I feel. It's no mystery, 'cause the love we make so real, truly real, just like roses are, violets are. Baby, just fill in the blanks. Oh, right from the you touch my eye. Baby, just fill in the blanks. I love. Roses are red. Baby, just fill in the blanks. Oh, right from the start. Oh, baby, just fill in the blanks. I love roses are red. Oh, baby, just fill in the blanks. Oh, right from the start.
Welcome back to We Love Red
Like that
Grooves.
jam
I
right
love
there.
that
I know
song.
that jam right there.
That takes me to a place.
Like that jam and that jelly.
Man.
What kind of place?
Jam and jelly, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So now we welcome to Miss Gina Glass. How are you? She snuck in.
Hey.
GG.
The magic behind the music.
GG.
Thank you.
So as we continue on, you guys, you co-wrote some songs together. That's why we had Gina on, right?
In
What was
fact, the one you just played 2 songs ago, Prime of My Life, my
By
wife Gina
Phyllis.
and I.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. How did Phyllis? I'm from the Hill, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hyman. Phyllis Hyman's from Pittsburgh too.
That's right. That's
So
right.
you're working with all the folks.
Tell how you came up with the idea for this.
Well, what happened with that song is we were actually living at the Sunset Marquee, waiting to move into our home in Playa del Rey, and I was like a little depressed. I'm turning 30. I'm not in my home yet. You know, I'm here in in Hollywood, not in my house. And he goes, "Baby, you're at the prime of your life. Let's just write a song." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I'm not a songwriter." He goes, "Oh, baby, you wrote poetry back in the day." So I said, "Okay, I'll give it a try." So we did it, and it became a hit for her.
That's right.
Wow. Some kind of motivation.
And that's
Wow.
Must have been a hit for you too.
Girl,
Cha-ching.
I got to go shopping on Rodale Drive. That was fun.
Who's zooming who, right?
perfect combination.
Hey, gang, let's take a minute and break away. I think we have a caller on the line.
Oh,
we got a caller.
Who that is?
Thanks for holding, caller. Who do we have on the line? Welcome to We Love Red Grooves.
Thank you, brother. This is Professor KC.
Hello, Professor KC.
Hello to the crew. Excellent job as always.
Thank you.
Mr. Preston, they would have to have 2 weeks for you because you got over 200 arrangements, I guess, and over 500 credits. But my question to you is, how was it? How was it working under Sigma Sound Studio? How was it working under Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff and Tom Bell and Vince Montana Jr.? And I can go on and on and on. What was that experience like? Because you were pretty young then, so talk about that.
I'm glad you brought those names up because, Sigma Sound Studio, of course, was where a lot of those hits in Philly were made.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I heard you mention Vince Montana, great arrangement, great vibraphone.
Great Vince Montana Jr., yes.
Now, with me in particular, I worked exclusively with Tom Bell. In fact, even though I met Tom in Philly, it was when Tom moved. See, well, not anymore, but I was a young buck.
Yes, you were.
And I'm still kind of young on that side of things. So when those songs by Delphonics and all that came out, I was like 6, 7 years old.
So you were working with the stylistics later on.
Yeah, one of my first. Thank you. He knows his history.
Yes.
One of my first songs that I had recorded was a song that I co-wrote with Tom Bell, Linda Creed, and my brother Alan Glass. That was the title cut of the Closer Than Close album.
That's right.
But I was 20 years old. So when Tom Bell moved from Philadelphia to Seattle in 1977, that was when I caught him. So I never worked at Sigma Sound, actually.
Uh-huh.
You know, I know Bobby Eli and all those great musicians there.
That's right. Were you around when Norman was alive?
No. Good buddy of mine, and still is Ron Tyson was like Norman Harris's best friend.
That's right. Ron Tyson is out here.
Tyrone Preston, lead singer of the Temptations. But no, I was a young buck, so I came toward the end of all that. And when Tom, I went to what happened was, if I might as well tell the story, when I went to Philly to meet Tom, I was 16 years old. And he had heard my music, and I said, "Hey, I want to move to Philadelphia." And he goes, "Well, finish high school." And I said, "Oh no, I'm gonna finish high school, but I can move to Philadelphia and finish high school." He said, "I said finish high," and then finally whispered in my ear something. He goes, "Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that I haven't even told people here. I'm moving from Philly to the West Coast. They don't even know that, but I'm telling you, don't move out of here because I ain't gonna be here." I was like, "Oh," so. That was what happened, but I thought he meant L.A. It turned out he moved to Seattle, and I followed him up there. And so I never worked at Great Sigma Sound. I visited there, but all the music that I was involved with, Tom worked at a studio called K. Smith in Seattle, which actually was originally owned by the people that, remember that group Heart, that rock group?
Yeah.
That was their studio. Yeah. And of course, Tom still did a lot of his rhythm tracks at Philly, and then he did the vocals out in Seattle.
Well, man, Professor,
I knew you were hanging around there, because you were a young buck, and all them cats, like you said, Bobby Eli, and I know Ronald Chambers, he passed away, and his brother passed away, Carl Chambers, and all them. So you came definitely much later,
Well, we appreciate your call, Professor. We want to keep the show going. I thank you so much for listening to us, man, and hopefully you'll continue listening to us. So thank you for giving Preston a call so we can continue the show. I appreciate you.
Will do.
All right. Have a great evening.
All right, Professor. Thank you, P.
Professor put it down tonight. Brought out So as we continue on with We Love Rare Grooves, we were talking about the Phyllis Hartman song, and then the song prior to that. That was your daughter. Is that?
Yes. I didn't get the voice in my family, but everybody else got it. That's why I do the business side, and I've been managing him for the last 30 years.
And raising kids. And
grandkids. And then sometimes I get fired, and then I'm fired, and sometimes I fire myself. So it just goes back and forth over the years.
She like Giant from Mo Better Blues, huh?
Not Cookie, though.
Not Cookie.
But our daughter, Jamia, has been singing on little projects here and there from the time she was like 8 years old.
Okay.
And she has
background for Whitney,
Whitney,
when she was like I think 7.
Oh wow!
Demos.
She was always around the studio, and we needed, some
right.
Put her to work.
Right, put her to work. Daddy writing the songs, might as well have her on there.
Just like the Kenny G duotones. It was like 5 in the morning. They needed a female vocal list, and my daughter was supposed to sing, and she was 8, and she was asleep. She would not wake up, and I was like, oh my God. And so he goes to me, he goes, baby, we need Lenny.
And who are you going to call at 4 in the morning? Hey, background vocal. So I said, okay, Gina, it's your chance. You just got to sing 5 words.
It was horrible.
Make me wait for love. And after about 35 takes.
Well, no, Lenny.
She got a double platinum album.
Lenny got in but Lenny got in my ear, and he goes, because he's like a big brother to me. He got in my ear, and he just sang it so softly. He goes, you can get it. I said, but I can't sing. But I finally
Kenny
did it.
wanted to fire, but
Kenny wanted to kick me out.
Lenny helped.
But you got it done, though. You got it done.
They was gonna wake up the 8-year-old if it didn't work. Get up, honey.
I tried. It didn't work.
Shantini, are you gonna do your 60 seconds?
Sure. If young whippersnapper will give me the clock,
and then we're going to.
I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions randomly, and you have to answer them in 60 seconds.
Who?
You.
Oh.
Who else?
My sister.
What other store? Okay, some of them might get you in trouble with the missus, so you know. Okay, ready? Favorite store to shop?
Target.
First job?
Paperboy.
Favorite song to perform?
Let's see. Lady in My Life by Michael Jackson.
Greatest piece of advice anyone's ever given you?
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Yes. Oh, wow. Nickname a lover gave you?
Pass.
Celebrity crush.
Ooh, celebrity crush. That's a pass, too.
Favorite love song?
You could have said your wife.
You could have said celebrity crush.
Okay,
Favorite love song?
Well, Bet You by Golly Wow, Stylistics.
You want to go back to the celebrity crush?
Yeah.
Celebrity crush.
She said
Gladys Knight.
Hey, that's it. You're not going to answer the name a lover gave you? You skipping that still?
She gave you a name.
Go ahead, baby.
Baby.
Preston.
Baby.
She called him Preston.
That was 60 seconds. Very good.
All right. As we're getting late in the show,
over here.
we got to do a Dusty, and then we're going to be closing out with your new. So, Dusty of the week. Dusty, can we do a Dusty? Greg, what's the Dusty?
Our Dusty of the week, it comes from Margie Joseph and Your Sweet Lovin'.
That's one of your girls.
If you came looking for loving, honey, I'm sorry. Came back looking for loving. Better look on past me now. Hey, hey, 'cause a stranger done beat you walking. You know a stranger done beat you talking. I gave it away, couldn't save it another day. Oh, your sweet loving, the love I promised you. Your sweet loving, please forgive me for what I've done to you. Oh, I tried to wait for your return. Temptation got the best of me, yeah. You know, a fire in my soul, yeah, started to burn. I was waiting. I needed to be loved so desperately, yeah. So there I was, all alone, trying to make it on my own. I just couldn't help myself. I gave a little bit to somebody else.
Coming back in with Preston
Music Will
Glass.
Never Die.
Good music. Is that it? Good music will never die. That's your new one.
Yeah, that's the last cut on my new album, The Stuff That Matters. Be out August 16th next
What you got, a football helmet on, man? You don't want to mess up your fedora there. Okay.
It goes with the outfit.
All right, you know the people want to see you. There you go. Just put it down like that. There you go. You good to go, my man. My man here, Preston Glass. You know you got to come back, man. You know you got to come back.
In fact, I was just gonna pitch a tent in that corner over there.
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about.
That's where all the food always is.
Did you like? Now the Dusty was by who? Greg, Margie, Joseph.
Margie Joseph.
Yes.
You work with her?
Margie.
Yes, I produced.
Get out of here.
An album co-produced with Randy Jackson from American Idol.
Randy Jackson.
Before he was Randy Jackson from American Idol.
He was just a bass player, right? Then.
Yeah, he was just one
Just
of the
a bass
baddest
player.
Just a bass player.
The album was Ready for the Night, Margie Joseph, 1984. And speaking of what the question she asked me, she said, what was your nickname? But we weren't, romantic or anything, but she did call me a nickname.
Who did?
Margie Joseph.
What was that?
What was that?
Red Man.
Oh,
look at Mrs. Glass. She like, wait a minute.
She's from Houston, Texas. So
We don't either.
We don't either, right?
Because I'm really the red lady.
Yeah. So as we continue, we almost out of time. We beyond time. So Shantini, we ain't gonna let him get away, are we?
Of course not. Top 5.
Oh, I heard about this. Top 5, that's hard because.
Well, you said 2 earlier.
Yeah, I could. It's funny. It's hard to narrow down 5, but I can definitely tell you my top 2, and I'll save them for later. My top 5 male vocalists of all time. And let me just make sure. 2 of them I never got to work with. That's Sam Cooke and Marvin Gaye. We're dear friends with Marvin's sister, though. But 3 I've had a chance to work with. Johnny Mathis. And I just worked with Little Anthony.
Oh, Little Anthony.
Just worked with him, working on a solo album with him. And Ollie Woodson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you working on the same album with Jim Gilstrap? Is he doing that album too with Little Anthony?
I'm not sure who the other producer.
Oh, okay. I know he's supposed to be singing on it, but yeah,
Oh yeah, Jim is my boy.
And since Preston, since you the man, we letting you do 5 females. So go ahead.
Yeah, don't leave us out.
And I'll save my favorite for last, but fortunate that I've worked with all of these. Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Evelyn Champagne King, Frida Payne, and my favorite of all time, Phyllis Hyde.
Yes. Thank you.
We love Phyllis.
So again, we got coming up for you shortly next Monday night at Vibratos, right? We're going to be doing it.
What time?
The doors open at 5:30. You can listen to the album, meet great people, have good food, and the actual live performances with a bunch of nice surprises will be at 8 o'clock for about 2 or 3 hours. We'll have some nice surprises, great songs, and you'll see some people that you know and love.
And it looks like we can stay in contact with you at PrestonGlassMusic.com.
Yes.
www.personaltouchrecording.com. Facebook is pglass1012. And YouTube, Perpetual Gold.
All right.
And where can we get your new album, The Stuff That Matters? Is it on iTunes for us new people?
iTunes is actually, even though it doesn't come out until Tuesday, you can pre-order it now.
Okay.
There's a single that you can actually buy now, Beautiful Heart. And iTunes, Amazon.com, and any place fine music is sold in America.
So can you come back with the keyboard and play a couple songs the next time you come on the show?
That would be cool.
Okay. Well, we're going to do that, set that up, make that happen.
Can I have the Just One singers join me?
Oh, hey. Y'all got y'all first gig.
Hey. All right.
Y'all need a name.
The Just One singers
The East Side
We
Boys.
love We love Rare Groove's trio.
No, we're Miracle Whip.
Just give him some chicken wings. And that'd be okay.
A chicken dinner they
And
do.
I fry great chicken.
Now we're going to whole nother story.
Well, we'll have you bring some in.
Well, look, you can be the breast, the thigh, and I'm the leg.
There we go. On We Love Rare Grooves. Mr. Glass, man, we introduced you with so many hit records and so many awards, but by coming on the show and taking the time to grace our studios with all your great knowledge and music and history, we would like to present from the team here on We Love Rare Grooves, DJ Reg, DJ Luvv, Greg, Steve, Robert, Shanthony, and myself. Coming on our show, man. Hopefully that goes in with that. Brought to you by our sponsor, Spectrum Link and Wings Limousine. Give her, and she can get a hug for that. Yeah, because I always get the hugs from the females.
Look at that.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. Preston Glass, the biggest head in the West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, no, just kidding. We Love Rare Groove Show, August 8th. That's beautiful.
Oh, that is
beautiful.
Sweet.
And if you got a comment about the show, we welcome it. I mean, how did you feel about the show this evening?
I mean, I'll get serious and say that I really appreciate the professionalism here. And it's professional yet fun. And then the premise, the way you guys dig deep into music, it's educational as well.
There you go.
So you got all that wrapped up in one thing.
Well, we appreciate that very much. Please tell a friend.
Yeah, tell them all. Tell them all.
You're always welcome back.
And
doors always open.
You're part of the alumni.
Yeah, you're alumni now.
And
you in the house.
Anyone that's in your
you want it
space,
too.
welcome them to the show. We want to have everyone be able to tell a story and share the music and the conversation as we do every week here on We Love Rare Grooves team. You know, we can ready to take a sabbatical.
Yes.
Yeah, so
4
we can
weeks.
get 4 weeks so we can get prepared for our 100 episode gala red carpet event coming up September 19th, and we put that together through our social media page to let people know so they can RSVP, because you only can RSVP for it. We'll give you the details of it coming up soon. We'll keep you abreast. Young whippersnapper, you're going to hold down the fort, playing the best of We Love Rare Grooves for us. Also getting on SoundCloud, so some of our great music that we want to share with our listening audience all over the globe here on We Love Rare Grooves. We'll be back to you, though. Be back with you in September.
You'll miss us.
If you miss us, you'll see our replays. Call us, hit us on Facebook, give us some suggestions what you want us to do when we get back.
Follow us on the Twitter.
On the Twitter. And I'd like to thank Priscilla for making this happen. Thank you, my dear.
Priscilla.
She came and gave us some of that.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Special thanks to Gina Glass.
Brazos,
Gina Glass
besos,
for coming in,
brazos.
and all our studio audience, welcome to join us here on We Love Rare Grooves. Young whippersnapper, appreciate you letting us run overtime here on We Love Rare Grooves. Johnny, don't get on him for it. We had a great guest tonight here on We Love Rare Grooves, coming to you with the music of the magic and the magic of the music every Monday night here on
We Love Rare
Grooves. Hey, thanks to our sponsor, Spectrum Link. Give me a Spectrum Link commercial after that.
Well, we've got to hook up that heart. We gotta get together. Can't put it off forever. Got to hook up that heart. We gotta move it closer before this thing is over. Frustration is at an all-time high. Hard times ain't no lie when you're going through it. Fingers of blame pointed everywhere. Missing is the care. Hear what happened to it. Let's not regress. Go back into time. We've got to find the clue to success. It's not really hard to find. Just clear your mind. Let's have a hook up that heart. We gotta get together. Can't put it off forever. Got to hook up that heart. We gotta move it closer before this thing is over.